I'm just looking for something I can make in another day. 'Cause I'm falling down, fading away. 'Cause I'm falling down. This is what I know, I just keep running.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is the Ripper Danny B, and welcome back to another episode of CWR Asylum, coming to you tonight from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest this evening is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the CWR Women's Patriot Championship match. Introducing first from Columbus, Ohio, she is the goddess of the revolution, Alexa Bliss. Now this match is taking place because the Patriot Championship, upon the shutdown of CWR earlier this year, was Nia Jax. Nia Jax has not been brought back to the Revolution, therefore she cannot be bringing the championship with her. Therefore we need a champion. Triple H has looked at the well and gone, well, I think these two women deserve a shot, and that's exactly what is going to happen tonight. No messing around, and Alexa Bliss, a former CWR Women's Tag Team Champion, looks to claim her first piece of singles gold this evening. Her opponent this evening from Melbourne, Australia. She is the Revolution Wonder Woman, the real deal, Emma. A former Patriot champion in her own right, Emma has been one of the most dominant forces in the middle card of the CWR Women's Division for a long, long time. Emma looks tonight to claim back that Patriot Championship once again. She had a bit of a hiccup here, and if memory serves me, it's a long time ago, but if memory serves me correctly, Emma actually lost that championship in a fatal four-way match without being the one defeated. So Emma has a legitimate claim to that championship tonight, and she's going to look to take down Alexa Bliss, and you can hear it for the Wonder Woman of the Revolution here. The crowd's certainly on her side. This is going to be a hell of an opening contest. This will be the third championship match in 3 matches since we've come back. 3 for 3. There you have it. The Women's Patriot Championship. Of course, you saw Shinsuke Nakamura defend the Men's Patriot Championship on the last show, and Bray Wyatt unified the Haven and CWR Championships to create the CWR World Championship. This is about the women's now. The women's division is in play, and we are going to kick this thing off one fall to a finish. The first woman to gain a pinfall or submission will become the CWR Women's Patriot Champion. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. It's as simple as that. And at this moment, as the match starts, Emma is the one taking the advantage. Look at that running cross-body block there from the South Pacific Wonder Woman. And that kind of fits. Sort of fits. Might use that from now on. Now Emma. She's getting very, very cocky, very, very confident early on. Here is Emma. Alexa Bliss now managing to turn it around. Alexa needs to start building some momentum if she's going to have any chance of winning this one. She goes for a big attack there, and look at Emma comes back immediately there with that chop block. Emma right back in control of this thing immediately. And this has been majoritively, I mean, Alexa is about to turn it around there. Commentator's curse, that is. But majoritively, this has been all Emma so far. Alexa there with a nice hatchplex, as I like to call it there. The single arm snap over suplex. And look at that, running drop kick there, lands directly in the upper spine of the Real Deal. And Alexa is going to work now. Big kick there, soccer ball style kick using the shin, driving it into the spine. You've got to imagine Alexa is trying to take away the Emanuku driver. That finishing maneuver that has made Emma so dangerous in recent months. Emma turning up a bit of speed there. Usually very technically sound wrestler is Emma, but she's turning up a head of speed here to try and take down Alexa there. That's 2 or 3 running style moves in a row, but Alexa Bliss taking advantage of a little bit of confusion there. Emma turned her back just for a moment. Alexa took advantage. The Goddess looking to earn her nickname here tonight. Let's just say that nickname of the Goddess was certainly self-imposed. But Alexa now going up to the middle rope, and you know she can be dangerous from up on the ropes. Going for that rolling senton there. That's actually quite a devastating move. Lands it right on the chest. Emma tries to come back with a running counter, but Alexa has it scouted. And now Alexa Bliss, here's the cover. There's one. Emma able to kick out. Keeping it a bit close to the ropes there was the Goddess of the Revolution, but she took advantage of a momentary lapse, momentary situation. The question is, can she keep the pressure up? Emma looks to hit that drop kick there, misjudges it, and Alexa Bliss even takes advantage of that. And look at Alexa, knocks Emma all the way down to the floor through the ropes. That had to hurt. We couldn't quite see. Look at that there. That says it all. Emma flat on the ground. Now, of course, if this ends in a disqualification or in a count out, there will be no champion crowned. So neither one of these women really want this thing to stay out here for too long. They want to get this thing back in the ring. Look at that. Up against the steel post there, and smashes Alexa's face off of it. Emma now brings it in the ring. Stands there holding onto the ropes, waiting for Alexa to make it in. Emma goes for the chop block. I don't quite know what happened there. I think Emma has taken a few blows to the head during this matchup because she just completely messed that up. Alexa using her grounded style to her advantage. She's going to shoot the half. She's going to go for the cover now. The referee not getting into the position. Referee seems to have gone on a bit of a mental one. Nope. Okay, that's how this is going to be, is it? Okay, the referee decided not to get into position for that pinfall attempt there. Emma actually managing to take the advantage of that situation and gain a moment's rest. Emma off the ropes. Sends Alexa off the ropes, should I say. I should probably phrase that better. Single leg drop kick, and now the Real Deal is back in control. Once again, snaps it. Boot down. Emma once again looked like she was going to go for the run. Instead, went to the corner. Emma, we know she can be very, very dangerous off that top rope. We've seen her put away many an opponent with a diving cross body. That's how she won her immortality match last year, but that was a picture perfect, absolutely stunning missile drop kick. There's one. Alexa Bliss kicks out. Emma took a little bit too long to get into the cover there, but once again she goes to the top rope. Again, this is not something you see Emma do unless she's planning on putting the match away. So you've got to imagine whatever she's got in mind is going to be big. She's going to go for it again. She goes for the missile drop kick for the second time. That was actually beautifully executed, but Alexa saw it coming the second time, sidestepped it, and now Alexa takes control of the situation. STO there. Holds the hand across the chin. And now Alexa Bliss going to turn her back for insult to injury. And what is Alexa going to do from here? You know, she can be quite dangerous after hitting that move. Emma is going to keep trying to fight back. The drop kick was squashed. Alexa Bliss in for the cover. There's 1, 2. Emma kicks out 2.5, 2 7/8, whatever you want to say. Rolls out for a breather. Veteran-like maneuver there from the Australian. Sends, wow, it looked like Alexa was going to crash into the barricade there. She kind of tripped up over her own feet a little bit. Like I said earlier, you don't want to let this thing go to a count out. Emma now back in, well, I was about to say inside the ring, not quite. Now she is. She's inside the ring. Alexa is on the outside. Alexa is in trouble. It's to say, no champion will be crowned on a count out, so... Or maybe, I don't know, I guess that discretion would be with Triple H, wouldn't it not? So, possibly, maybe you could try and win this thing by count out. I guess it's up to the women to see what they want to try and decide to do, what they feel like is the best course of action. But right now we're inside the ring, so it's irrelevant anyway. Alexa Bliss even going for that body slam. I'm getting so confused trying to call this match up here. It's all happening so fast. It's very up and down, left and right. You know, the pace quickens and then it slows. It's a great match in that respect. You saw that DDT there from Alexa Bliss, and now Bliss is gonna go up high. Is she gonna go for the Twisted Bliss? Is this her moment? There it is! Twisted Bliss! We'll see a quick replay of that. We're in for the cover now. There's 1, 2, 3. No! Emma at the absolute last possible moment there rolls over, gets the shoulder up. I think Alexa was just a little bit too tired in and of herself there to really cinch in a proper cover. But that could be a game changer. Alexa has pulled out the best move in her arsenal and Emma is still standing up. She goes, Emma Noku Driver. 1, 2, no! Alexa Bliss turns it around, and now we have an interesting situation. We have a very interesting situation. Both of these women have pulled out the best moves they've got in their arsenal, and neither one of them has been put away. And you've got to be thinking, what have they got to be thinking? They've got to be thinking how they're going to end this thing. Now, Emma has this move cinched in, this crossface. Alexa rides out of it, manages to stay in the game. Snapmare takedown there by Alexa Bliss. Follows it up with a big knee to the spine, and for the second time in this matchup, Alexa Bliss turns her back for insult to injury. Drives the knee into the ground there. Alexa Bliss goes in for the cover. Referee once again struggling to find position. 1, 2, 3. No, Alexa Bliss still not able to get the job done. And that again, and she's shouting at the referee. And quite frankly, I do not blame her. She should be shouting at the referee following that debacle. Do we have vision care on our health package? I'm believing we don't at this point. Now, Alexa Bliss, I thought she was going to go for Twisted Bliss for the second time there. She took a little bit too long. I think she psyched herself out. Emma's positioning wasn't great, so she went for an elbow instead. Emma saw it coming, was able to get out of the way, but Alexa Bliss is continuing this pressure on now. Emma had the early part of this matchup, but it's Alexa who's now got this part. And again, the moment I say it, commentator's curse, it switches around. Emma with the neck breaker. There's a big drop kick there, just gets swatted away, but a Mongolian chop set sends Alexa backwards, and this is going left and right, backwards and forwards here. Hurricanrana there by Alexa Bliss. Now Alexa, feet on the ropes. There's 1, 2, 3. Well, that was an interesting end to what was otherwise a fantastic matchup. These women really went at it. They put it all on the line. They threw everything they had at this opportunity to be the Patriot Champion. And let's not forget, with the proximity we have to Immortality 2 right now, holding that championship more than likely means you're going to be walking in to Immortality as the champion. Now, what was this referee doing? It was a complete farce, but look at that. Brought the knees right up to the chest, extending them at the last second, driving through Alexa Bliss with that dropkick, but Bliss wasn't done. Insult to injury. We saw that twice in this matchup. Alexa was using it definitely as a setup move. In fact, this was the first time Emma was able to sense danger coming. Goes for that dropkick, but Alexa Bliss, panic moment there, I think, went for that cover after realizing Emma could come back. Slowed her down, and I think Alexa did this many times throughout this matchup. She put Emma down on the ground, not to beat her, but to slow her down, to throw her off her game. But this was the ending here, this final moment there, following that head scissors Hurricanrana style move. Alexa Bliss falls into position, the referee looking at Emma's shoulders. I mean, he should have seen that. In the position he's in, he should have seen that. I mean, we already know that this referee was not exactly competent, but ladies and gentlemen, no matter how it happened. The referee's decision, as we all know, is final. Here is your winner and the new CWR Women's Patriot Champion, the Goddess, Alexa Bliss. What a way for that match to end. What a way for an instant classic to be brought down with just a second's decision. It worked for Alexa here tonight, but you know Emma is going to be seething, and quite frankly, I do not blame her. What a night for Alexa, though. Held her first singles goal, but we've got to move on. As always, we can't hang around. Can't stick around, can we? No. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by the glorious Bobby Roode, and representing the chaotic faction from Merivale, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 265 pounds, the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. The prize fighter in singles competition this evening, and you got to think, with things are being the way they are, CWR is kind of in a state of flux as we try to get back to our feet, back on our feet, back into the swing of things. Kevin Owens, Bobby Roode, they are two men who are well on their way to becoming tag team champions. Can they get back to that now? His opponent this evening from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 272 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, SHEAMUS. A former two-time CWR World Heavyweight Champion, the only man so far to hold the world title twice, the Celtic Warrior, is in action this evening. Look at Kevin Owens. Look at Bobby Roode. Straight into the ring there was Owens. Big clothesline. The referee not actually in the ring to start the matchup. Kevin Owens, big springboard moonsault there, taking out SHEAMUS, former two-time heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say that again, as Kevin Owens absolutely begins to destroy the Irish assassin, the Celtic Warrior. Big double axe handle off the top, and now the match has officially begun. The referee has rung the bell. SHEAMUS just did not see that initial clothesline coming and has been completely disorientated since. And we know how tough SHEAMUS is, how he can fight back. Let's not forget, in his own right, Kevin Owens is a former world champion himself, the man who headlined Immortality last year and actually retained the championship in that matchup. So this is a battle of two warriors. Two true warriors this evening. Big clothesline there from Kevin Owens. Don't think he got all of it, but it was enough to knock SHEAMUS down. You can see there Bobby Roode kind of just giving some instruction, giving some advice to Kevin Owens. SHEAMUS finally looks for an opening and is able to find one. A big German suplex there by the Celtic Warrior. We turn this thing around into a cover. There's a 1.5 count there. SHEAMUS pins Kevin Owens down to the mat. But KO, look at him fighting out there. The chaotic faction, of course, took a bit of a hit on our last show when the leader of the group, Shinsuke Nakamura, I say took a bit of a hit, I apologize, I should rephrase that, actually put themselves into a better standing because they didn't lose. Shinsuke Nakamura, the leader of the Chaotic faction, picking up a big win to unify. Well, I say unify the Patriot and Intercontinental titles to determine a new IC championship holder. Shinsuke Nakamura came out on top on that one. Now it looks like Bobby Roode and Kevin Owens look to build their own momentum as well. We haven't heard anything from Dolph Ziggler so far. Interesting matchup. I mean, if you realistically, that faction alone shouldn't exist because Kevin Owens has had his issues with Dolph Ziggler. Kevin Owens has had his issues with Shinsuke Nakamura. But sometimes everything aligns a bit better than you would have expected. For Sheamus, however, that isn't happening right now. Kevin Owens, however, is aligning all of his stars this evening because he seems to have Sheamus every step of the way. KO is on the top rope. Sheamus is on the floor. This is not going to be good, whatever happens. KO perched, waiting for his moment. Cannonball from the top from Kevin Owens. Sheamus crushed as KO sends him back into the ring. And look at that springboard elbow outside in. A man, of course, the size of Kevin Owens should not be able to move with the agility that he does. But that has never stopped KO from caring what he can and can't do. He continues the beat down here on Sheamus. Once again, KO going up top. Big frog splash misses this time as Sheamus is able to continue on the pressure. It's a cover now from the Celtic Warrior. There's one. You can see the big difference here is Sheamus is continuously going for those covers, trying to end the matchup. Kevin Owens hasn't gone for a cover yet that I remember, at least. Anyway, who knows with my memory. May have gone for about 5 by now. Overhead, belly to belly there from Sheamus, utilising his strength to full advantage. Big, powerful man is the Celtic Warrior. Big knee. Kevin Owens is remaining in control. Now looks like Kevin Owens has had enough playtime. Pop-up powerbomb connects. 1, 2. Sheamus. Sheamus rolls the shoulder up. You cannot expect to put away a former 2-time world champion, former Patriot champion as well, with a single pop-up powerbomb. Sheamus is a tough son of a gun. And Kevin Owens is going to go right back to the wheelhouse. Over there with the plancha. Off the ropes again. Kevin Owens, big elbow drop. Sheamus looks like he managed to avoid the majority of the damage with that elbow. And now Kevin Owens goes back to the boots. Kevin Owens, to his credit, not getting flustered at the fact that Sheamus doesn't want to stay down. He continues the pressure on, but the Celtic Warrior keeps looking for openings. And another big German there stacks Owens up on the top of his head. Owens doing the most sensible thing possible, rolling out of the ring. Giving himself a moment to breathe, but look at Sheamus. Right back to the wheelhouse there. Overhead, belly-to-belly suplex. The strength of the Celtic Warrior on full display. And now Sheamus follows it up. Big knee to the jaw by the looks of things. Swipes the legs. Referee's count getting up a bit now. We're up to 6. Sheamus' head bouncing face first. At the announce table, Kevin Owens makes his way back to the ring. Up on the top rope again. In with a drop kick. Didn't quite land it the way he wanted it there. I think Kevin Owens landed extremely awkwardly. And he hurt himself on the impact, but is going to go for the cover as soon as he realizes there's 1, there's 2. Sheamus still able to kick out, but KO keeping the pressure on. There's the pump handle, and there's the neck breaker there. Kevin Owens usually uses that as a precursor to the pop-up powerbomb, and it looks like that may be exactly what he's going to do now. Can Sheamus survive 2 of them? Up in the air, down goes the Celtic Warrior. 1, 2, 3. Referee even took a moment longer than he really should have done to get him into position there. But when all was said and done, it was Kevin Owens who came out on top. We got a few replays from this matchup. It was a back and forth to an extent. It was the first pop-up powerbomb earlier in the matchup. Look at Sheamus here. There's the 2, and then Sheamus quite comfortably, in fact, rolls the shoulder out. That drop kick there, look at that. Kevin Owens landed on his stomach, and I thought that could have turned it around if Sheamus had been able to capitalize. But unfortunately, he was not. The drop kick did the damage to the Celtic Warrior. Kevin Owens not able to get the job done here, although it was close. Big kick out there from Sheamus. Kevin Owens right back to the wheelhouse, followed up the package neck breaker with this. But the referee makes sure he gets into perfect position. There's absolutely no way he was going to miss a shoulder going up there. And there wasn't one to see. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Kevin Owens. Another massive win for the Chaotic faction. A big win for Kevin Owens. As CWR heads towards immortality, you got to wonder what that might do for KO. But ladies and gentlemen, big announcements coming up that over the next few weeks we will see the returns of both the women's champion Legend Jezzy and Finn Balor to the Asylum. Incredible announcement there. Both of those names coming back. Burn it down! Someone had to. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the architect, Seth Rollins! Now, Seth Rollins does not have an official match booked at this point, but he has been told by Triple H that if he so wishes, he can come out here and issue a challenge for his re-debut on the Asylum. Seth Rollins, former Revolution champion, former Revolution World champion, former Revolution Tag Team champion. Seth Rollins has been a big part of this brand. Well, not this brand. He's been a big part of the other brand. He's been a big part of this name, of this company, for a long time. Let's hear what Seth Rollins has to say this evening. Rollins confident he'd be challenging for the world title. Well, Seth Rollins standing up for Zack Ryder, calling out Baron Corbin after his heinous actions. Ladies and gentlemen, there is the Lone Wolf. There has been no explanation so far from Baron Corbin why he did what he did and why he attacked Zack. Baron Corbin standing at the top of the stage right now. Seth Rollins beckoning him to make it down to the ring. Corbin doesn't seem to be in much of a rush, really, does he? Corbin kind of just stood there at the top of the ramp. Where's he going now? Corbin's just... Where's he going? Where's Corbin? Oh my god, it's Roman Reigns! What the hell is the big dog doing here? He has flattened Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins called out Baron Corbin. And now Roman Reigns is in the ring. Roman Reigns is taking out Seth Rollins. Superman punch! Seth was only out here to try and get some answers about why Baron Corbin did what he did. And now look at this spear! Are Roman and Baron in collusion? Is this possible? Why would they be? Why would Baron Corbin and Roman Reigns be together on this? Why would they find some common ground? What the hell is going on around here? This is just getting out of hand now. Did I just see what I thought I saw? It can't be. Here? Now? There it is again. There's no arguing. We all know that sign. We all know that. Oh my God! CM Punk! He's here! The cult of personality has arrived in the Revolution! And CM Punk is making a beeline for Roman Reigns! What is going on here? Roman Punk face to face in the middle of this ring. What is going on? What is CM Punk here? What is his intentions? The voice of the voiceless. These two just standing off. You can hear this crowd. They are on their feet. They are blowing the roof. And look at Punk! Punk has just clotheslined Roman Reigns. He's just sent him crashing out of the ring. There's a referee there to try and keep this under control. But CM Punk with a suicide dive. This is completely out of hand right now. This all began with Seth Rollins calling out Baron Corbin, and now CM Punk. Go to sleep, Roman Reigns. This crowd are absolutely electric right now. You can hear them. Ladies and gentlemen, Asylum! What? I don't even know what to say, but ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this week's Asylum. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is going to be, well, we don't know when we're next coming to you, but it's going to be soon, and there is going to be some massive fallout from this one. Take care and keep it sweet!